Yan. Thank you. So, siguro let's start already. Yan. Okay. So, again, good afternoon everyone and thank you for joining in our session for today. My apologies if I was not able to meet you kasi nga ang daming meetings in the past few days. And please make sure to mute your microphones. Pa-help naman din po ako for your classmates to have their mics muted para at least wala tayong noise with the others. Salamat po. Okay. What I'm going before anything else, we'll be scheduling our midterm exams on the Friday, this coming Friday, para at least may time naman kayo to study plus to be able to get to know the principles. So I will not be teaching the principles. Instead, I will be teaching the practical aspects of the computation of salary and the computation of your holiday pays and your premiums itself. Okay. Kaya nga I hope that you're ready with your calculator. So again, our midterm exams will be scheduled on a Friday. I will be giving the specific instructions to you online. Most likely it will be in a Google form. Kaya lang merong time yung Google form nyo. Anyway, regardless naman kung anong oras kayo mag-exam, there is still a timer that is to be given in the Google form. Okay, so again, good afternoon, everyone. So for today, I will be discussing conditions of employment, particularly in the computations of your salary and a little bit of a principle because most of the principles are actually to be discussed in the recorded video. I will be recording this video, by the way. Yeah, I think someone is already recording. So please make sure to have this video recorded para at least yung mga hindi makaka-join sa atin today will still be able to
Or gusto
cope
mo
up
mag-seafood?
with,
Seafood.
yeah, gusto namin mag-seafood.
Small
Anyway,
lang.
please make sure again to have your microphones muted para at least there will be no disturbance in our classroom discussion for today. So again, let's begin our conditions of employment. So again, one of the things that we have discussed in the past is labor standards law. Labor standards law covers the terms and conditions of employment, kung paano nagwo-work ang isang empleyado, kung gaano siya katagal nagwo-work, okay? But for today, instead of doing and teaching the principles, we'll be doing and teaching the computations and understanding of those principles. Okay, so to begin with, something that is very, very familiar to you, but we are not too detailed kung anong pinagkaiba ng dalawa. Okay? So let's discuss regular and special holiday. Usually, ang holidays, this is actually provided by the government. Okay? It is the government that determines kung kailan ang holiday. Meron po bang consistent na days ang holiday natin? The answer is yes and no. Okay, because some of the holidays kasi meron na siyang designated time which later on we'll be discussing. Unlike in some other holidays, wala silang designated time. So you really have to be careful with that. But to categorize holiday, may dalawang klase ng holiday. You have the regular holiday and yung special holiday, special non-working holiday. Okay, so pag sinabi nating regular holiday, these are holidays that is provided under Article 94 of the Labor Code. Unlike in special holiday, ito yung mga holidays na dinideclare ng Presidente ng Pilipinas. These are additional holidays that is not written in the usual holidays, but it is actually added as a form of additional holidays, yung mga usual declaration, yung mga pabiglaang declaration. Kaya nga pansin niyo, there are times, particularly dun sa time ni Noynoy, ni President Aquino, na kung saan ang Ninoy Aquino Day was a special holiday. Pero pagdating kay Duterte, hindi na siya special holiday because they could shift that one. Unlike in regular holiday is very, very consistent. Okay. So, as to the creation, how do you create a regular holiday? A regular holiday, as I mentioned, nakaset na siya, provided na siya ng law. Unlike in special holiday, one that can be enacted by the Congress or declared by the President. So, ano ang pinagkaiba niya at bakit natin siya dinidiscuss? Because in labor law, okay, there is a greater discrepancy between the benefits on regular holiday and special holiday. So ikaw, kapag halimbawa hindi ka nagtrabaho on a regular holiday, okay, classic example of a regular holiday is December 25. So ikaw nagsosolo ka, wala kang magawa, pinili mo na lang magtrabaho or hindi mo pinili magtrabaho on a Christmas day. So question, are you entitled to your pay? The answer is yes, you are entitled to your one whole day pay. Unlike in special holiday, okay, in special holiday, hindi required na paswelduhin ka. So the principle there is no work, no pay. Again, the principle in special holiday is no work, no pay. So pag hindi ka nagtrabaho on a special holiday, wala kang sweldo, wala kang makukuha na kahit ano. Unlike in regular holiday, you will get the 100% of your salary. So for instance, you have the minimum wage, okay, for a particular day, you will get a 537 pesos for that particular day. By the way, just an FYI to everyone, the minimum wage right now is 537. So halimbawa, pag binigay ko sa problem, X actually receives minimum wage. So ang basis ng computation nyo is 537 pesos. Okay? Unlike again in special holiday, the principle is no work, no pay policy unless okay, pre-provide siya ng CBA, unless pre-provide ng company policy or talagang usually talaga na binibigyan sila ng pasweldo kahit special holiday yan, they are then entitled. But in default, they are not entitled because of the principle of no work, no pay policy. Okay, as to COLA, COLA stands for the cost of living allowance. Para saan ba ang COLA? Ang COLA, okay, this is just a preview to you as well. It is actually given dahil nga nagkakaroon ng increase ng prices because of the increase of dollar exchange. Okay, kaya pansinin nyo, yung sweldo natin, feeling natin ang liit-liit na ng 537 pesos kasi nga tumaas ang presyo. So COLA is actually the differential that is given in lieu to the increase of the purchasing price of the commodities. So in computation of regular holiday, kasama ang COLA. COLA is actually 10 pesos. Okay, so in Metro Manila, the cost of living allowance is 10 pesos. So kung regular holiday yan, sinasama ang COLA sa computation. So for an instance, ang sweldo mo sa isang araw is 600 pesos. Tapos regular holiday yan. Pumasok ka ng regular holiday. So again, as you can see, pag pumasok ka ng regular holiday, this is what you call as double pay. Okay, so makakakuha ng double of your compensation. So you have to multiply your salary into times 200. So in computing for your regular holiday, isasama mo yung COLA. So 10 pesos. So if it is 600 pesos per day, pumasok ka ng December 25, you will be getting a 1,200 pesos. Unlike if it is a special holiday, pumasok ka ng special holiday, ibabawas mo muna yung COLA. So instead of using 600 pesos, ima-minus 10 mo, tatanggalin mo yung COLA. Okay, I will be showing later on kung paano siya kino-compute and some good illustrations on this one. Kasi as you can see, there are 76 slides. Puro question and answer portion ng ating 76 slides. But I will not be finishing those 76 slides. Okay, now again, for the special holiday, you are only entitled to an additional 30% or you have to multiply your salary into 130% for you to get it. However, please take note, pag yung special holiday mo falls on a rest day, okay, so special holiday na, rest day mo pa, you will be receiving an additional 50% of your salary. Okay, so or you have to multiply your salary into 150%. So halimbawa, kung 600 pesos ang sweldo mo per day, tapos pumasok ka ng special holiday at nagkataon, rest day mo pa. So you will be receiving the 50% of 600 pesos is 300 pesos. So you will be receiving an additional 300 pesos. So ang sweldo mo na sa isang araw is 900 pesos. If it is a special holiday falling on a regular rest day. But again, if it is a regular holiday, double pay ka, that means it is 200 pesos. So that is the difference between regular holiday and special holiday. Also, please take note, okay, magkaiba ang term ng holiday pay sa premium pay. Okay? Please remember that all the time. Pag sinabi nating holiday pay, ito yung nakukuha mo pag hindi ka nag-work on a particular holiday, particularly sa regular holiday. Unlike in premium pay is binibigay sa'yo if you work during on a holiday. So again, holiday pay, pag hindi ka nag-work, ito yung payment na makukuha mo, which is the 100% if it is a regular holiday. Pero pag special holiday, walang holiday pay. Remember that, guys, ha? Again, pag regular holiday yan, doon lang ikaw nakaka-receive ng holiday pay pag hindi ka nagtrabaho. Pero pag special holiday yan, wala kang nakukuhang holiday pay kasi kahit unwork yan, the principle is no work, no pay policy. Okay. Unlike in premium pay is yung nakukuha mong additional compensation, yung nakukuha mo kapag nagtatrabaho ka during the particular day. Okay. Again, however, holiday pay and premium pay applies to all employees subject to the following exception. Government employees, kasambahay. So, si Inday, okay, classic example yan. Pinagtrabaho mo ng holiday pay. Could Inday actually demand to you, boss, I am entitled to the 200%. I'm entitled to the double compensation for the day because as provided by the labor law, I should be receiving a double compensation at times 200 of my salary. Pwede bang ganun ang sabihin sa'yo ni Inday? Ang social naman ni Inday, anong sasagot mo kay Inday? Hindi siya entitled sa holiday pay because she is exempted provided by the law. Managerial employees are also not entitled. Officers of the members of the managerial staff, field personnel, and retail and trade establishment with less than 10 employees. That will not apply in case of premium pay. Okay, so sa premium pay, kahit less than 10 employees yan, tapos nag-work yan during a particular special holiday, that person will be receiving that particular amount. Okay, don't worry guys, for those who's doing a screenshot, I will be providing to you a PowerPoint of these tables lang, pero hindi yung question and answer natin I will be providing to you yung tables na ito para at least from time to time may nababalikan kayo in your notes. Okay? So, some rules, important holidays, okay? Makikita nyo, pag sinabi natin again, regular holiday, consistent yan na provide ng Article 94 ng Labor Law. Ano ang mga holidays sa Pilipinas? Let's start with the regular holiday. This is for 2020. Okay, so most of the questions that I will be asking in your exam will be falling on a 2020. So dapat familiar kayo. Plus, not all the questions will provide kung regular holiday ba yan o special holiday yan. Kailangan mong alamin kung regular holiday yan or special holiday. That's why it's important that you familiarize yourself. Okay? Regular holiday natin, New Year's Eve, January 1, April 9, the day of valor of Araw ng Kagitingan. And take note, it falls on a Monday, Thursday. So it is as if it is a special holiday times 2. Okay? Tapos nagkataon, rest day mo pa. So you see, there is a situation like that. Okay? Kasi nga, ang day of valor or Araw ng Kagitingan, consistent talaga to na, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first Monday of April. Unlike in Monday, Thursday, and Good Friday, paiba-iba yan. Depende sa religious calendar. So again, Monday, Thursday, and Good Friday, paiba-iba to. Parang katulad to ng Idil Adha and Idil Fitir, na paiba-iba din. Okay? And then you have the Good Friday, the Labor Day, Independence Day, National Heroes Day, Bonifacio Day, Christmas Day, and Rizal Day. I think hindi ata na isama dito yung Idil Adha and Idil Fitir kasi hindi pa alam ng scheduling from our Muslim calendar kung kailan ang Idil Adha and Idil Fitir, the start and the end of Ramadan. Okay, so they are still part of the regular holiday. Okay, so unlike in the special non-working holiday natin include Chinese New Year, EDSA, Black Saturday, Ninoy Aquino Day, All Saints Day, All Souls Day, Feast of the Immaculate Conception, Christmas Eve, okay, and Rizal Day. Pansinin nyo, yung December 24 is a special non-working holiday. December 25 is a regular holiday. What if for an instance, hindi ka pumasok, so may makukuha ka ba in December 24? The answer is wala. Kasi nga, special holiday siya. Hindi ka pumasok ng December 25, meron ka bang makukuha? Yes, you will be receiving a holiday pay because that is considered as a regular holiday. Okay, December 31, yung prior to the New Year, okay, it is considered as Rizal Day, so it is also a special non-working holiday. So please take note of the dates that is being then provided. Okay. Let's go now to the computations. Okay. So I have been mentioning the computations already. Okay. So pag-usapan natin ang computation. So all you have to do is just multiply them on this particular table. So makikita nyo yung daily rate. Daily rate is the usual amount that you will be receiving. So depende yan kung ordinary yan, ordinary day yan, kung rest day mo pero nagtrabaho ka on a rest day. Please take note. Kasi pag nag-rest day ka tapos hindi ka nagtrabaho on a rest day, wala kang makukuha. Pero pag nag-rest day ka tapos nagtrabaho ka, you will be receiving an additional 30% of the salary if it is a normal day. A special holiday naman, pag nagtrabaho ka on a special holiday, parehas lang siya. You will be receiving an additional 30% of your salary. So 30% na sweldo mo, you will be getting that if nagtrabaho ka on a special non-working holiday. Now, for the regular holiday naman, hindi ka nagtrabaho, ito yung sinasabi natin kanina, you will still be receiving a holiday pay, which is considered as the 100% of your salary. So kung 600 pesos ang nakukuha mo sa isang araw, tapos hindi ka nagtrabaho on a regular holiday, you will be receiving 100% of your salary. Pero pag nagtrabaho ka during the regular holiday, double pay ka during that time. Okay? Paano kung halimbawa, please take note, this is double regular holiday. At nagtrabaho ka on a double regular holiday. Okay, so you will be receiving an additional you be receiving an additional 200%, which is a total of 300% of your salary for that particular day. So you have to multiply it into times 3 lang. Okay? Pag double regular holiday yan. Okay? Classic example ng double regular holiday, sabi nga natin kanina, is in case of Day of Valor, yung araw ng kagitingan, at yung Monday, Thursday. So that is considered as a double regular holiday. So sorry, mabilis pa ako magsalita. Okay, sige, bagalan lang po natin, pasensya na. Anyway, please make sure to have this recorded para may mababalikan kayo from time to time. So again, if it is a double holiday, double regular holiday, you will be receiving 300% of your salary for that particular day. Classic example ng double holiday natin, okay? Balik tayo, is in case of araw ng kagitingan, that falls on a Monday, Thursday. So makikita nyo, yung April 9 natin, Day of Valor, which is araw ng kagitingan, tsaka Monday, Thursday. So that is double regular holiday. So for instance, pumasok ka ng April 9, okay? Double regular holiday siya. Kung 600 pesos ang sweldo mo, magkano ang makukuha mo sa isang araw pag pumasok ka ng April 9? You will be receiving a whopping 1,800 pesos in that particular day. Kasi nga, triple pay ka during that time. Okay? Now, rest day ka, pero pumasok ka ng special holiday. So again, rest day ka, tapos pumasok ka ng special holiday. So for an instance, okay, rest day ka ng January 25, okay, Chinese New Year. Hindi ka naman Chinese, so hindi ka naman magse-celebrate ng Chinese New Year. So pinili mong pumasok at nagkataon na rest day mo pa. So you will be receiving 50% additional compensation in your salary. So, for an instance, ang sahod mo is 600 pesos, okay? Tapos, pumasok ka on Chinese New Year, tapos rest day mo pa during that time. So, magkano makukuha mo? Makakakuha ka ng 900 pesos, an additional 50% of your salary. Now, paano naman, sir, kung halimbawa, rest day ko na, pero regular holiday pa? Okay, so rest day ka, tapos nagkataon regular holiday pa, tapos pumasok ka during that time. Okay, so if rest day na, regular holiday pa, you will be receiving 2.6, okay, times 2.6 of your salary. So for an instance, okay, bakit bala 2.6? Kasi mapapansin nyo, ang rest day natin is 1.3. Okay? So, ang gagawin lang naman natin dito sa 1.3 na to is i-double pay natin. So rest day times 2 is equals to 2.6. Now, what if naman halimbawa, rest day ko na pero double holiday pa? Okay? Rest day ko na pero double holiday. So, rest day mo noong araw ng kagitingan, tapos Monday, Thursday pa, pero pumasok ka. Magkano ang makukuha mo? You will be receiving a times 3 of the 1.3. So, ang total is 3.9. You have to multiply your salary by 3.9. Okay, now, for the OT pay, what is OT pay? OT pay is overtime pay, or this is the amount that you give to a person pag sumobra sa 8 hours ang kanyang trabaho. So, for an instance, okay, nagtrabaho siya ng 8 to 5, which is the usual hours of time, okay, ng mga morning shift, or 9 to 6 p.m. Okay, tapos nagtrabaho siya ng additional 2 hours OT. Magkano ang kanyang makukuha? Ang makukuha niya is actually pag ordinary day lang yan, an additional 25%, okay, on a per hour basis. Ang computation mo sa OT pay is per oras, okay? Pero kapag rest day yan and the rest, it is times 0.3 or an additional 30% of your salary. Now, so that is overtime pay. So again, overtime pay is the amount of money given to you pag sumobra ka ng 8 hours of pay. Okay, I believe some of you, if not most of you, you have questions on OT. I will be discussing the principles via the video that I will be uploading. Sorry, medyo natatagalan din siya kasi may mga updates din akong mga ini-input so far. Okay, next one is the NSD. NSD stands for the night shift differential. Yung night shift differential, ito yung binibigay sa'yo only on a specific amount of time. Okay? Ito yung binibigay sa'yo pag graveyard shift ka. Kailan nag-uumpisa at anong oras nag-uumpisa ang graveyard shift? Ang graveyard shift nag-uumpisa yan ng alas 10 ng gabi hanggang alas 6 ng umaga. So, it's 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. So, pag nagtrabaho ka, on during those times, aside from the usual daily rate, makakakuha ka ng times 0.1, okay, or 10% additional compensation on a per hour basis. So again, that is times 0.1, okay. Again, this is something that you really have to compute on the basis of your hourly rate. Okay, now, let's give a particular illustration paano siya ginagawa. Okay, so let me do a share screen. Okay. Share screen ako from another device. I-try natin mag-compute, okay? Sige. Wait, bigay muna tayo ng problem tapos magko-compute tayo. Okay. So let me give to you a problem. So for an instance, okay, nakikita niyo naman yung ating share screen. Okay, I hope you are seeing. Please comment if you are seeing it right now. Okay, thank you. So for an instance, si X, hindi gumagana ang aking pen. Okay, sorry. So si X, nag-work siya ng, let's say, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, so nag-work siya ng 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, ang sweldo niya is, let's say, 600 pesos per day. Nagkataon na pumasok siya on a rest day. Pumasok siya ng rest day. Sige, wag muna natin gawing komplikado. So, pumasok siya ng rest day during that time. Tapos, nag 2 hours OT siya. Okay? So, ang tanong, magkano ang sweldo niya in that particular day? So, again, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., na 600 pesos ang sweldo niya, pumasok siya on a rest day, at nag 2 hours OT shift siya. So, yung OT niya is 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. So, let's try to compute that one. So, I hope if you have calculators with you, sabayan nyo ko in this computation if you have it with you. Okay, so, again, that is... so now, you have to first identify, you have to get first yung daily rate niya. So, yung daily rate niya, again, is 600 pesos. Okay? So 600 yung kanyang daily rate. If pumasok siya on a rest day, so you have to multiply it by times 1.3. So that is considered as 780 pesos. As you can see in the screen right now, this is 780 pesos. Okay? Now, the next thing that you have to get, okay, is yung OT pay niya. Remember, nag 2 hours OT siya. So, magkano ang sweldo niya in that particular time? Okay? So, if you have to get yung kanyang OT pay, okay, sabi ko nga kanina, you have to compute OT on the basis of, anong tawag dito? On the basis of the hourly rate. So, you have to get first yung hourly rate niya, magkano ang per oras niya. So you have to divide 600 by 80, so that is 75 pesos per hour siya. Okay? And then, after getting that one, so you have to get, after getting 75 pesos, so you have to multiply right now, 75 pesos times, remember, magkano ang OT pay sa rest day? It is times 0.3. So, mag-a-add ka ngayon ng 30%. Okay? So that is considered as 9.75. Okay? So 9.75 na ang per oras niya kasi nga nag-add ka ng 30%. Okay? During this particular time. Okay? I hope you are catching up. Medyo binabagalan ko lang talaga yung computation. Later on, bibilisan na natin yung computation ng kaunti. Okay? So kung 97.5 na yung kanyang per oras. Remember, ilang oras siya nagtrabaho ng OT niya? He worked for 2 hours. So, you have to multiply 97.5 times 2. Okay? So, ang lalabas niyan is 195 pesos yung kanyang OT pay for those 2 hours na trinabaho niya. Okay? So, ang gagawin mo lang is you have to add 780 pesos plus 195 pesos. And that is considered as 975 pesos ang kanyang sweldo on that particular day. So that is how you compute your salary. Okay? So I hope you are getting the computation and the process of doing the computation. So again, you have to get first yung daily rate niya, yung 8 hours niya, okay? Tapos doon mo lang i-compute yung OT pay plus yung night shift differential. Okay, let's give another problem. Or another problem pa ba tayo? Gusto nyo? Para makita nyo ulit kung paano siya ginagawa. Okay, sige. Although marami pa akong problems later on, just for you to see the live computation, kung paano ginagawa yung computation. Okay. If someone siguro could give me a problem, bigyan nyo ako ng problem, i-compute natin. Okay. Ayaw nila. Okay, sige, ako na lang magbibigay ng problem. Okay, so si X, okay, gamitin natin yung double regular holiday para at least makita natin kung gaano kalaki ang sweldo mo pag pumasok. No, gamitin natin ang double regular holiday. So si X, okay, ang pasok niya, it's, let's say, pumasok ang usual hours of work niya, okay, let's say that is, okay, 10 to 10. Let's say, nag-start siya ng 1 p.m. Okay. So, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. ang kanyang trabaho. Okay. So, afternoon siya. No, I think this is 1 p.m. to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, sorry, this is not 9 p.m. This should be 10 p.m. Or else kasi, mawawala ang... Okay. So, ang usual hours of work ni X is 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay. Now, 600 pesos ang kanyang sweldo. Nagkataon, pumasok siya ng April 9, 2020. At nagkataon, yung April 9 is rest day pa niya. And then, nag-OT pa siya ng 2 hours. Naku, ang hirap ng computation na to. Ang dami. And take note, itong 2 hours na to, it is 10 p.m. to 12 midnight, which is my night shift differential na siya. So, ang tanong, magkano ang sweldo niya sa isang araw? So, again, X has worked from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. at 600 pesos. Pumasok siya ng April 9, 2020, which is also considered as a regular rest day niya, sorry. And then, nag-OT pa siya ng 2 hours from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. So, the question is, how much is his salary for that particular day? Okay. So, punta tayo sa computation. Okay. Again, the first thing that you really have to do is to get the daily rate first. Unahin nyo muna yung daily rate niya. So, 600 pesos. Sorry. 600 pesos. Remember, pag rest day yan, tapos double regular holiday yan, magkano nga ulit ang ating percentage? It's actually 390%. So you have to multiply it by 3.9%. 3.9. So magkano? Ang laki, grabe. 600 lang ang sweldo. Naging 2,340 pesos na ang kanyang sweldo. Okay? Ang laki ng kanyang sweldo. So that is 2,340 pesos. Wala pa ang OT pay niya at ang night shift differential pay niya. So unahin muna natin ang OT pay niya. Okay. So let's go first with dividing 600 divided by 8. Again, kunin niyo muna on per hour basis. So that is a total of 75 pesos. So kung 75 pesos yan, okay. Remember, this is rest day plus double regular holiday. Magkano ang OT rate niyan? Magdadagdag ka ng additional 30%. So, ang total niya is 97.5. Okay. So, 97.5 ang kanyang 30%. Okay. Now, another thing that you really have to consider is yung night shift differential niya. Okay? So, kung night shift differential yan, so that is 97.5. Okay. Magdadagdag ka ngayon ng 10%. Bakit? Para saan yung 10% na ito? Kasi nga, night shift differential siya. Okay? So, that means, nag-work kasi siya ng 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. So, magkano ang kaniyang per oras? That is 107.25 pesos. So, 107.25 pesos. Okay, I hope you are with me. If it is actually 107.25 pesos, ilang oras siya nagtrabaho ng kanyang OT? 2 oras. So, you have to multiply it times 2. So, a total of 214 pesos yung kanyang 2 hours na rate. Okay? However, okay, as you can remember, this is falling on a rest day plus double regular holiday. So remember, this is part of the computation. Okay, so you will have to do a 214.5. Okay, you still have to multiply it to, I think parehas lang naman din siya. You have to multiply it to 3.9. Kasi nga, yung 600 pesos mo, okay, nakikita niyo yung 600 pesos mo, hindi po pa siya namumultiply, okay, ng 3.9. So, that is a total of 836. So, 2,340 plus 836.55 pesos. Magkano ang sweldo niya sa isang araw? 3,176 pesos 0.55. So that is his salary pag pumasok siya ng April 9, 2020. Kaya lang, hindi ka pa nagtatrabaho, so hindi mo pa marireceive ang ganitong sweldo. So that is an example of your computation. Later on, I will be telling to you some of the examples para at least makita nyo in detail kung paano siya mas detail ginagawa. Okay, so now let's go back again to our presentation. Okay, nakikita niyo naman yung PowerPoint po natin. Please comment down if you could actually see it as well. Okay, Ah, okay. So, going back again to babalikan natin tong salary computation natin in just a little while. Okay, some other rules that we really have to remember. Okay, again, pagdating sa COLA natin, ang COLA natin included sa computation ang 10 pesos sa regular holiday and double holiday. Pero hindi siya kasama sa OT pay, NSD pay, RD, SH, special holiday. Okay, so paano natin siya ina-apply at paano natin siya ginagawa. So, balik tayo sa computation natin. Hindi ko pinakita to kanina on our first example para at least hindi kayo magulo at malito. Pero ngayon, guguluhin ko na kayo at lilituhin ko na kayo ulit. Okay. So, balik tayo sa first example natin kanina. So, let's erase yung second example natin. So, ang first example natin, okay, is si X is nag-work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., 600 pesos. Rest day niya, tapos OT pay, nag-OT pa siya ng 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Now, if we are now to include the rules on COLA, on the cost of living allowance, paano natin siya gagawin? Okay. Now, it is actually 600 pesos per day. So, it's 600 pesos per day. Magma-minus ka ngayon ng 10 pesos kasi nga rest day to. So, hindi mo sinasama ang COLA. So, that is 590 pesos. So, ang basis ng computation mo ngayon is yung 590 pesos. So, 590 pesos, remember that is a rest day, work rest day, times, bakit may nag-1 na extra? Sorry. Times 1.3 kasi nga rest day to eh. Okay. So magkano ang kanyang sweldo on those 8 hours? It's only 767 pesos. Okay. Tapos nag-OT pa siya. Okay. So kung ang OT rate niya is 600 divided by 8 is equals to 75 pesos. So 75 pesos. Okay. Ay, hala, bakit naging ganito? Divided by 8. Ayan, sorry. So, 75 pesos. Balik tayo sa computation natin kanina. Okay. Times, remember this is, sorry, magdadagdag pala tayo. So, plus 30% kasi nga, this is an overtime. So, 97.5, 97.5, 97. Okay. So, 97.5. Okay. Times ilang oras siya nag-work during that particular time. That is 195 pesos. Okay. So, 767 plus 195 pesos. A total of 962 pesos. So, ang sweldo niya in that particular time is 962 pesos. So, again, tatanggalin mo yung COLA, yung 10 peso COLA. Okay, tatanggalin mo ito doon sa 600 pesos na amount mo. Okay. Another rule for retail and service establishment, pag 1 to 5 workers lang ang retail and service establishment, hindi siya binibigyan ng holiday pay, walang night shift differential, walang service incentive leave, okay? Walang retirement pay. Pag 1 to 9 workers lang ng retail and service establishment, wala siyang holiday pay, walang service incentive leave pay, walang retirement pay. Pero meron siyang night shift differential, meron siyang OT. Pansinin nyo ha, may OT yung dalawa. So kahit 1 to 5 workers yan, pag sumobra sa 8 hours yung kanyang trabaho, dapat makareceive yan ng OT. Pero pag parehas yan with 1 to 9 workers. Pero ang night shift differential, hindi siya nag-a-apply sa 1 to 5 workers, pero nag-a-apply siya sa 1 to 9 workers. Classic example nito is in the case of 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven usually have like 3 to 4 employees lang. Okay, let's say for an instance, in that particular store, it's only a small store, 4 lang ang kanyang empleyado. So therefore, wala siyang night shift differential. Kaya nga kahit magtrabaho siya ng madaling araw, hindi siya nakakakuha ng night shift differential because this particular retail and service establishment employing 1 to 5 workers, medyo kulang kasi siya sa amount na makukuha. So, hindi na sinasama ang night shift differential. So, for employing 1 to 15 workers, okay, ang minimum wage niya, pwede siyang bumaba. By the way, guys, ang minimum wage natin, hindi lang 537. For retail and service establishment, okay, the current minimum wage for them is 475 pesos. So please take note of that. Okay, that is starting from October 2017. Now, pag-usapan naman natin ngayon, paano yung effect, okay, pag umabsent ka ng holiday or the day preceding the holiday. Kaya nga, ito yung tinatawag natin na prior working day presence rule. Okay, kasi nga, yung iba, okay, ang background nito or ang rationale nito is that ang tendency kasi ng ibang mga empleyado, okay, alam nilang mag-holiday. So mag-a-absent yan before ng holiday para humaba yung oras ng kanyang holiday. Like may trip to Tagaytay yan or pa-trip to Singapore yan, uma-absent na yan bago ng holiday. So for you to prevent that particular abuse, the labor code provided for the prior working day presence rule. Or in other words, the rule here is that dapat pumasok ka bago mag-holiday, okay, the day before the holiday, para makuha mo yung sweldo mo, okay, ng holiday. Yung holiday pay. So, halimbawa, okay, balik tayo doon sa example natin. Okay, let's say for an instance, May 1, Labor Day. Okay, alam natin na regular holiday ang May 1. So, yung empleyado, April. Okay. Yung empleyado, hindi siya pumasok ng April 30. So, ang tanong, makaka-receive ba siya ng holiday pay, which is 100% pay niya, ng April 1? The answer is no. Why? Because following the prior day presence rule, kailangan pumasok ka ng the day preceding the holiday. Sir, halimbawa, rest day ko yun. Okay? Or nag-leave ako. Or Sunday po yun. Okay, Sunday yung April 30. Hindi naman talaga po ako papasok. Doon papasok yung rules natin. Okay, so again, paano kung halimbawa rest day mo talaga yon, hindi ka talaga papasok na April 30 or Sunday yon which is considered as your rest day or naka-leave ka naman, okay, ng April 30. Malamang hindi ka talaga papasok. So, paano ang mangyayari pag gano'n yung circumstance? Doon papasok yung rules na pinrovide natin kanina. So, aralin natin. Okay. So, on leave ka on the day immediately preceding. Balik tayo, April 30, naka-leave ka. Okay. So, May 1 is a regular holiday. Okay. Now, you have to categorize that whether or not April 30 is a leave with pay or leave without pay. If April 30 is a leave with pay, okay, so nag-file ka ng leave na let's say sa boss mo or sa manager mo, nag-file ka ng leave, grinant naman ng leave. Okay. Then therefore, on May 1, you are entitled to holiday pay. You are entitled to your sweldo on May 1. Pero pag hindi ka pumasok, hindi ka nagpaalam, bigla ka na lang hindi nagparamdam, hindi ka nagsabi sa boss mo na mawawala ka. So therefore, your absence without leave, okay, that is what you consider as a whole absence without leave. So therefore, that is considered as without pay. So May 1, wala kang makukuha na kahit na ano. So please remember that all the time. Okay, so again, if it is actually on leave, you have to categorize whether that is leave with pay or leave without pay. The next one is if the day immediately preceding. Okay, so yung April 30, what if yung April 30 is a non-work day or rest day? Okay, so rest day mo talaga during that time. If April 30 was your rest day, ano ang gagawin mo? You have to categorize two things. Okay, if work on day immediately preceding the non-work day or rest day. Ano yung work immediately preceding the non-work or rest day? So, ano yung araw preceding? Ano yung araw bago mag-rest day mo or bago mag-non-work day? Which is considered as Saturday. Okay? So, yun ngayon ang magiging basehan mo. Hindi yung April 30, pero ang magiging basehan mo is yung April 29. Okay? Again, pag rest day mo, okay, ng April 30, ang babasihan mo ngayon kung pumasok ba or hindi is not April 30 but April 29. So, for an instance, okay, kung pumasok siya ng April 29, then therefore, May 1, entitled siya ng holiday pay. Pero pag hindi siya pumasok ng April 29, okay, therefore hindi siya makakatanggap ng kanyang holiday pay. So please remember that all the time, okay? Unless, okay, yung pangalawa, if unwork, hindi ka pumasok, paano kung ganito yung senaryo? Hindi ka pumasok ng April 29, pero pumasok ka naman ng April 30, which is your rest day. So, ang tanong, makakakuha ka ba ng holiday pay ng May 1? The answer is yes, you will be receiving your holiday pay because this is the exception of that particular rule. So, again, okay, April 30 is your rest day or April 30 for instance, example lang natin ay April 30 is a Sunday. Okay, ang basis mo ngayon kung pumasok or hindi is yung immediately preceding that rest day which is yung April 29. Okay? So, pag hindi ka pumasok ng April 29, tapos hindi ka rin pumasok ng April 30, so most likely wala kang makukuha ng May 1, okay, na holiday pay. Pero, pag hindi ka pumasok ng April 29, pero pumasok ka naman ng April 30, makakakuha ka ng May 1 na holiday pay. So, please remember those particular rule. Okay? And then, ito naman yung instance. Paano sir kung magkakasunod yung mga holiday? Example, Holy Thursday na Good Friday na. Okay, 2 araw na regular holiday to na magkasunod. Or paano kung halimbawa, 3 araw yung regular holiday na magkakasunod. Example, araw ng kagitingan ng Wednesday, Monday, Thursday, regular holiday, Good Friday, regular holiday din. So, 3 araw yon na magkakasunod. Ano po ang gagawin natin on that particular instance? Okay. So, all you have to do is just trace down yung day immediately preceding that regular holiday. Okay? So, kung Monday, Thursday yan at Good Friday yan. So, balik tayo sa Monday, Thursday, and Good Friday. Okay? So, kung Monday, Thursday yan at Good Friday yan, ang basis mo kung pumasok or hindi is actually the day immediately preceding the 2 holidays, which is the Wednesday. So, kung pumasok ka ng Wednesday, meron kang holiday pay both on Monday, Thursday, and Good Friday. Pero, pag hindi ka nagtrabaho ng ng Wednesday, okay, ng Holy Wednesday for the Catholics, pag hindi ka nagtrabaho ng Wednesday, therefore wala kang makukuha both, okay, on Thursday and Friday. So again, pag hindi ka nagtrabaho ng Wednesday, wala kang makukuha, nga ka ng Thursday, Monday, Thursday, and Good Friday. Pero paano naman kung ganito ang situation? Hindi ka pumasok ng Wednesday, pero pumasok ka ng Monday, Thursday. Question, may double pay ka ba? The answer is yes, you will be receiving a double pay. Kasi nga, that is work rendered during that holiday. Okay. Now, ang tanong, hindi ka pumasok ng Friday. Are you going to receive holiday pay? The answer is yes, you're going to receive holiday pay during that particular time. Okay, so please remember that all the time. Okay, so let's try to apply those particular examples. Okay, i-apply natin yung particular examples na ito. Okay, in given sets of problems. Okay. Ang basis ko dito is June 17. Okay? Ang basis natin dito is 2017. Tapos ang pinaka regular holiday natin dito is June 12. So question number 1. On June 9, 2017, which is a Friday, si X on leave siya with pay from his work. Okay? So on June 10 naman, on Saturday, X is absent again without prior notice. On June 11, which is Sunday, he was absent again from work, but he was scheduled on the rest day. Can X validly claim payment for June 12, which is considered as a regular holiday? Okay, so bigyan ko kayo ng siguro 30 seconds to analyze. Sa tingin nyo ba, meron ba siyang regular holiday? Ganyan ang mga katanungan natin in the exams, ha? Okay, so I'm giving you 30 seconds to answer. So what do you think, guys? Okay. So, is he entitled to holiday pay? The answer is yes or no. And that's considered as 5 points already. Okay? Siguro, it's best if we analyze this particular problem. Okay? So, let me do again a share screen of my... Okay. Share screen tayo. Okay, let's analyze. So, uh, June 9, 2017, which is considered as Friday. Okay. Ano ang ginawa niya dito? Si X is actually on leave with pay. Remember that, ha? X is on leave, but with pay. Okay. And then, on June 10, which is Saturday, okay, may pasok pa rin siya noon. X is absent. Si X, absent. May pay o walang pay? Walang pay kasi nga absence without prior notice. Hindi niya in-inform ang kanyang boss. So, without pay to. Without pay. Okay. And on June 11, which is Sunday, ano ang nangyari? He was absent again from work, but it was scheduled his rest day. Hindi siya pumasok kasi nga rest day niya. Okay, malamang, okay, hindi siya papasok during this particular time. So, June 12, okay, which is Monday, is considered as a regular holiday, which is Independence Day, araw ng kalayaan. So, ang tanong, meron ba siyang makukuha in this particular time? May makukuha ba siyang holiday pay in this particular time? Let's answer that one. The answer is, wala siyang makukuha uh, ng June 12. Okay, bakit? Let's go over with the reason. Because X neither work on day itself, which is, hindi naman siya nagtrabaho on June 12. So malamang wala talaga siya makukuha. Nor did he work on the day, on the working day immediately preceding such a regular holiday. Hindi naman siya nag-work on June 12. Hindi rin siya nag-work on June 11. Okay? Hindi rin siya nag-work. Remember, if it is a rest day, okay, ang basis natin pag rest day is yung day immediately preceding the rest day. Sinabi natin yan kanina, yung araw bago mag-rest day. So ano yung araw bago mag-rest day? It's June 10. Tapos, pumasok ba siya or hindi? The answer is hindi. Kahit naka-leave siya, kaso yung leave na yon is without pay. So therefore, okay, since hindi siya pumasok ng June 10, which is a Saturday, he is not entitled to any holiday pay. That is how you answer in your exam. Okay? Another example, kung yung iba ay nalilito pa, another example tayo. Okay? Naku, yung iba nag-left, hindi raw kaya. Okay, June 9, okay, 2017, which is a Friday. Si X, present siya ng work. June 10, which is a Saturday, si X on leave without pay. Okay, on June 11, which is a Sunday, he was absent again from work, but it was his scheduled rest day. So, can X validly claim payment for June 12 Monday, even if he did not also work on that particular day? So, again, analyze natin. June 9, Friday, okay, so Friday, X is present at work. Pumasok naman si X during that June 9. So, on June 10, absent siya ng trabaho niya. X is on leave without pay. Okay, without, so wala siyang pay. On June 11, which is a Sunday, absent ulit siya kasi nga rest day siya. So, ang tanong, can X validly claim for the June 12 holiday pay? The answer is no, definitely. O, di ba nakukuha nyo? Ang galing nyo, guys. Okay. Because X did not work on the day itself, which is on the regular holiday. Neither did he work on the working day immediately preceding such a regular holiday. Hindi siya naman nag-work on June 10. Hindi siya nag-work on June 11. Hindi rin siya nag-work during his rest day. So, therefore, hindi talaga siya makakatanggap. Okay. So, very easy, no? Kayang-kaya niyo siya, guys. So, third question. June 9, okay, which is a Friday. X is present work. Pumasok siya ng Friday. On June 10, Saturday, X is on leave without pay. Pero on June 11, which is the Sunday, he was made to work by his boss even if it was his scheduled rest day. So rest day niya, nagtrabaho siya ng Sunday. So ang tanong, can X validly claim payment for June 12? Yes or no? What do you think? The answer is yes. Very good, guys. Okay. O, di ba nakukuha niyo? Ang galing. Okay, kasi nga, pumasok siya ng rest day niya, which is the day immediately preceding the holiday. So, kahit na rest day niya yon, he actually worked during that time. Okay. Next question. Di ba? Ang dami nating mga tanong at example. Yes, he is entitled. Next question. Okay. On June 9, which is a Friday, X is present at work. On June 10, okay, which is a Saturday, X is on leave with pay. Please take note, the word is leave with pay. On June 11, which is a Sunday, he was made to work by his boss even if it was his scheduled rest day. So pumasok siya, ang sipag, ito yung masisipag ng mga empleyado. Pumasok siya ng June 9, okay, hindi siya pumasok ng June 10 kasi leave with pay naman siya. Pero pumasok siya ng June 11, okay, which is a scheduled rest day. So ang tanong, can X validly claim payment? The answer is, can X validly claim payment for June 12 Monday even if he did not work also on that particular day? The answer is, can X validly claim it? I think the answer is, yes, he is entitled. But as to the premium pay, okay, he later on, I'll be discussing you the premium pay kasi nga nag-work siya ng June 11. So okay. This is I think for premium pay, not for that question. Okay. Next question natin. One is the only employee of Mr. X in his convenience store. So, siya lang ang kaisa-isa at solong empleyado ng convenience store. So, one carries the title, store manager. So, ang tawag sa kanya ay store manager kunwari. But he nonetheless does all the clerical and routinely jobs at work. So, siya lang gumagawa ng clerical work. He can neither recommend nor decide on policy and operation matters and merely does trivial functions as directed by Mr. X. In case he renders work for more than 8 hours a day, is one legally entitled to overtime pay? So, again, in case he renders work for more than 8 hours a day, is he entitled to the 8 hours of pay? Remember, this is something that we have discussed earlier on. Okay, so ang tanong, is he entitled? The answer is, yes, he is entitled. There is no doubt that one is neither managerial nor supervisory. Hindi dahil sinabi na store manager siya, is managerial employee na agad siya. Kasi sometimes ganun yung connotation natin. Okay, sasabihin natin na managerial siya, so therefore, hindi siya entitled. Okay? Pero ang totoo is, hindi siya treated as managerial kasi yung function niya pang normal na empleyado. With no power to recommend, decide, he is only considered as a clerical worker. More so, OT paid now applies even to retail and service establishment. Remember kanina, kahit 1 to 5 workers yan, okay, pag retail and service establishment yan, 1 to 5 workers yan, meron pa rin yung OT pay. Ito yung sinasabi natin kanina. Ang wala lang pag 1 to 5 workers is night shift differential. So magbabago ang sagot nyo pag ang tanong dito, okay, in case he renders his work for more than 8 hours a day, is he entitled to the night shift differential? The answer is, no, he is not entitled to the night shift differential because it is a retail and service establishment with 1 to 5 workers only, wherein night shift differential is not granted. Okay? But since the question is OT, he is entitled to OT pay because OT is an exception. Okay? Is not included in the exclusions for 1 to 9 workers. Okay, another question. Jose was asked to report to the branch. Okay, but was not given work. He is asked to report, ni-require siyang mag-report sa kanyang trabaho, pero hindi naman talaga siya binigyan ng trabaho. Later, the company deducted from his salary his wage for that day under the concept of no work, no pay policy. Okay, so si Jose, pinaghintahin lang naman siya. So, ang tanong, is he entitled to that? I believe I haven't discuss this one, but the answer is no, it's not correct. It's not actually entitled. I'll be discussing this one in the upcoming session. Okay, kasi principles na ito eh. Okay, let's go now siguro doon sa mga may computation. Okay, I think I've discussed this one as well. Mario is a liaison officer of ABC Corporation. So on April 15, 2015, the last day of filing ITR, he was ordered by his boss to file company's income tax return. Okay. He arrived at the compound of BIR at 9 a.m. of the same day with full expectation that he would have to hurdle the long line of last-minute tax filers trying to beat the deadline. So, pinapunta si Mario as a liaison officer sa BIR para magbayad at mag-file ng income tax return. Kaya lang sa sobrang dami at haba ng pila, tumagal yung kanyang oras. So, ang BIR nag-extend siya na up to 9 p.m. Okay? And one of them na naipit hanggang 9 p.m. ay si Mario. So, ang tanong, is Mario legally entitled to OT pay beyond 8 hours? So, si Mario ba? Entitled ba siya sa OT pay beyond the 8 hours of work he rendered during that day? The answer is, the answer is, no, he is not entitled because he is a liaison officer. Liaison officers are considered as field personnel, and field personnel are excluded in OT pay. Okay, so ang mga liaison officers, consider sila as field personnel at ang mga field personnel ay hindi kasama sa OT pay. Okay. Now, next question. X is one of the 5 workers. Okay, so 1 to 5 workers employed by Mary in her tailor shop. If X will render service from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. of the next day, will he be legally entitled to claim both OT pay and night shift differential? So again, X is one of the 5 workers employed by Mary in her tailor shop. If X will render service from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., so si Mary, okay, pinagtrabaho siya ng 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. of the next day. Will he be legally entitled to claim both OT pay and night shift differential? The answer is, what do you think, guys? The answer is, no, he is only entitled to claim OT but not night shift differential. Nakakalimutan. Remember, pag 1 to 5 workers lang yan, okay, walang night shift differential pero may OT pay. So remember that all the time, ha? Okay? Merong OT pay pero walang night shift differential. Kasi nga, 1 to 5 workers yan. Pero pag 1 to 9 workers yan, okay, may OT pay na, may night shift differential pa. For works in excess, okay, so that is the answer. Okay. At Jose Rizal University, I gave this one just as an example. Office. Okay. So, compute tayo ngayon. Labas nyo na mga calculators nyo. At Jose Rizal University office, Clerk X receives 600 pesos per day of work, inclusive of COLA. So, kasama na ang COLA sa 600 pesos. Aside from this, he also received 50 pesos meal allowance per day. On a regular day, he rendered 3 hours of OT service. Okay. So, on a regular day, nag-render siya ng 3 hours of OT services. So, ang tanong, how much should X receive as OT pay? So, again, how much should X receive as OT pay? I'm giving you 1 minute to do the computation. 1 minute to compute. Magkano ang kanyang OT pay? So, ang tanong dito, hindi kung magkano ang kanyang sweldo. Ang tanong dito, so please be careful with that. So, always read the final sentence, the last sentence. Okay? Kasi yan yung magde-determine anong pinako-compute sa'yo. So, magkano ang kanyang OT pay? So, again, if we go back to, for those who's actually coming in late, okay, get first the hourly rate. Magkano ang kanyang hourly rate? That's a good tip already. Get the hourly rate and then you do the proper multiplication. Okay, magkano yung mga particular rates? So again, get the hourly rate and then do the math after that one. Okay, and this is only regular day. Hindi siya special holiday, hindi siya regular holiday, hindi siya rest day. This is only a normal day. So ang tanong, magkano ang kanyang OT pay? The answer is, ako nagko-compute pa talaga sila. Okay. I hope you're getting it right. Let me give to you the answer. The answer is, it's 276 pesos. Okay. 276 pesos. Okay. Again, since included ang cola, remember, inclusive of cola, tatanggalin mo yung cola. Okay? Kasi nga, normal day to. Hindi to regular holiday. Only in regular holiday that you include cola. Okay? So, tanggalin mo yung cola sa 600 pesos, which is 590 pesos, and i-divide mo ngayon sa 8. Kung ito yung magiging per hour basis mo ngayon. Okay? And then, yung 73 pesos, 73.75 pesos, i-multiply mo ng 125%. Okay? Because 25% ang additional. So, ang sagot is 92.9 pesos. I-multiply mo ngayon ito sa 3 oras. Okay? Because 3 oras yung kanyang render. So, ang sagot ay 276 pesos 57 centavos. That is the answer for his OT pay. Okay? Another question. Okay, another question. Okay. In a Laguna-based garment factory, casual worker X receives 600 pesos per day of work exclusive of COLA. So, tinanggalan na to ng COLA. So, you have to be careful with that. Kasi pag tinanggalan na yun ng COLA, hindi mo na kailangan isipin kung tatanggalin pa ba yung COLA or hindi. Last November 30, sounds familiar? Is November 30 a regular holiday or a special holiday? He rendered 3 hours of OT services. How much should X receive as OT pay? So, ang tanong lang dito is magkano ang kanyang OT pay? So, again, he received 600 pesos per day of work exclusive of COLA. Okay. So, ang tanong dito is magkano ang kanyang OT pay? So, I'm giving you time, your 1 minute to think of the answer, to do the computation. Okay, so again, do the computation. Magkano ang kanyang OT pay? Okay. So the answer is, dapat yan pala natin ng price. 292 daw? 0.5? Okay. How about the others? How much is the OT pay? Magkano ang kanyang OT pay during that time? Okay. So the answer is, wala. Isa lang ang sumagot. The answer is 585 pesos. Okay. Sir, paano po nangyari ang 585 pesos? Remember, this is a regular holiday. Huwag natin kakalimutan, November 30 is a regular holiday. So, paano natin gagawin yan? Okay. So, ang 600 pesos, kunin mo muna ang per hour basis niya. So, hindi na natin to tatanggalan ng COLA kasi exclusive na siya ng COLA. Tinanggalan na siya ng COLA. So, that is 75 pesos. And then, you multiply 75 pesos times 260 pesos. Bakit 260? Kasi nga, regular holiday ito, okay? So, casual worker receives per day of work exclusive of last November they rendered 3 hours of OT services, okay? 260, bakit 260 pesos ito? Saan to kinuha? Remember, plus 30%, okay? Or times 1.3, okay? Kapag OT, okay? Tapos, i-double pay mo pa yon. So, again, times 1.3 dahil nga may anong tawag dito? Dahil may ganun rin naman ang lalabas niyan eh. Okay, pinagsama ko lang ang OT tsaka ang regular holiday. So times 1.3 ka dahil nga OT, tapos i-double pay mo pa yon, which is times 2. So ang lalabas diyan 195 pesos. Tapos yung 195 pesos na yon, i-multiply mo ilang oras siya nagtrabaho, at total of 585 pesos. So that's how you compute for your OT pay. Okay? I hope nakakasabay ang lahat. Okay? In this particular examples. Okay? Examples pa tayo, guys? Or problems pa tayo? Or nagigets nyo na, master nyo na? Hello? Guys, nandiyan pa ba kayo? So I hope you're focused in this one kasi medyo madugo itong ituro. Okay. Isa pa pong problem. Okay, thank you. More pa daw. Okay, sige, more pa. More pa tayo na exercises. Okay. Next one. Next problem. Ako ayun. Next problem. April 11. Okay, April 11 Tuesday, X is absent at work. April 12 Wednesday he is on leave without pay. On April 13 Monday Thursday, he reported for duty. Question: Can X validly claim for a holiday pay on Good Friday even if he did not work on that day? Ayan. Si X, hindi pumasok ng Tuesday. Tapos, naka-leave without pay siya ng Wednesday. Pero, nagtrabaho siya ng Thursday. Ayan, nakakalimutan yung double regular holiday rule. Okay. Nagtrabaho siya ng Thursday. So, ang tanong, entitled ba siya ng Friday? Nagtrabaho, he reported duty. Naku, paiba-iba ng sagot. Binasted mo na, sinagot mo pa ulit. Kaya ka nasasaktan eh. The answer is, yes, he is entitled, guys. Okay? Remember, he worked on a Thursday. So, the prior notice rule, okay, remember, pag double regular holiday yan, pag pumasok siya ng first regular holiday, kahit hindi siya pumasok ng immediately preceding that two succeeding holidays, he will be entitled. Okay? Don't forget that, guys. I hope you're learning something in our session for today. Okay, next question. Jose found a leak in his machine and repaired it. In the process, he extended beyond his work. So, nag-extend siya beyond his work. He was not paid overtime because he had no written authority as per company policy. So, ang tanong, can he sue for non-payment of OT pay? Okay, analyze natin. Si Jose, may nagka-problema sa kanyang machine. So, he extended beyond his office hours. So, nag-extend siya sa kanyang trabaho. Tapos, hindi siya binayaran ng OT pay niya. Kasi hindi naman daw siya nagpaalam na mag-OT siya. So, ang tanong, okay, can he sue? Could he demand for his OT pay? Pwede ba siyang, is he entitled to his OT pay? The answer is yes, he is entitled because the time spent in doing the work beyond the regular working hours redounded to the benefit of the employer. This is a good principle, okay? Usually, kahit hindi ka nagpapaalam, especially on OT, okay, but not on a rest day, and not working on a regular holiday, okay? Pag OT yan, usually, okay, you really have to check kanino nag-benefit yung oras na yon. May napalabas si company because of that one? The answer is definitely yes. Okay. So even though he did not ask for permission for it, but still it redounded to the benefit of the company. Remember, that employee should be given the privilege to do so. Okay. Next one. Can a company assign worker 4 hours of work in the morning and another 4 hours of work in the evening? Oh, interesting question ito. Okay, to say that the work is 8 hours. So remember, 8 hours of work tayo on a per day basis, maximum of 8 hours of work. So pwede ba na 4 hours hati? Okay, yung oras. Okay, 4 hours sa umaga, 4 hours sa gabi. Kasi nga, 8 hours pa rin naman yun. Is that allowed? Provided by the law? The answer is? Kasi pwede naman, nahati. Okay, 8 hours naman yun, buong araw. Bakit hindi siya pwede? The answer is, yes, this is a valid and allowed under the concept of broken time work policy. Okay, for you who's not familiar with this one, meron tayong tinatawag na principle of broken time work policy. As long as makumpleto yung 8 hours of work na yon, kahit na may gap yon in between. Kasi pansinin nyo yung 4 hours na yon, okay, sino rin naman ang nagbe-benefit nun? Ang nagbe-benefit rin naman yun is yung empleyado kasi nga, mas mahaba yung oras niya ng pahinga. Okay? This is especially true halimbawa sa mga teachers, lalo na sa amin, lalo na sa mga private institutions, okay, although hindi kami covered, pero yung mga private institutions na ang turo nila umaga hanggang gabi, tapos afternoon wala naman silang turo, hindi naman pwedeng sabihin ng institution na yun, like FEU, hindi pwedeng sabihin ng FEU na hindi hindi allowed yan, okay? Kasi nga, as long as makumpleto mo yung 8 hours of work mo, okay, it still then allowed. Okay? Because that is the principle of the broken time work policy. Okay? So si Joe is a student of UP. He was asked what is the duration of workday of an employee. Tinanong siya, ilan ang duration? Gaano katagal nagtatrabaho ang isang employee? Kailan nag-uumpisa at kailan natatapos? So, itatanong ko sa inyo to ngayon. Kailan nag-uumpisa at kailan natatapos ang trabaho ng isang empleyado? Okay, interesting question. Kasi baka mamaya sabihin nyo, nag-uumpisa po ang trabaho ng isang empleyado from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Not all the time. Okay? It's not all the time. So, pag ganito ang tanong sa'yo, how do you answer? The duration of the workday of an employee is 24 hours. Pag sinabi nating duration, kailan pwedeng tumakbo yung 8 hours of work niya? It's the whole 24 hours. Umaga yan, gabi yan, madaling araw, pwedeng tumakbo ang kanyang trabaho during those hours. Okay? It starts from the first 8 hours. Kailan nag-uumpisa ang trabaho mo? It starts from the first hour of the usual 8 hours and ends until the same hour of the next day. Okay? Good example nito. If your usual shift is 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., your workday therefore starts from 8 a.m. of that day and ends of the following day. So, pag sinabi nating duration, gaano tumatagal yung 24 hours mo? So, it's 8 a.m. on that day and ends on the 8 a.m. on the next following day. Any work rendered in excess of the 8 hours within the duration of said work is considered as overtime. Okay, guys, this is a good way for you to learn how to compute. Okay, kaya minsan mapapansin natin, yung 8 to 5 p.m. na to, it's not really 8 hours. This is 9 hours. Okay, bilangin natin. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 1. Okay? Therefore, it is only 9 hours. Sir, di ba 8 hours lang ang trabaho? The answer is yes. Kaya lang, remember, meron kang lunch period which is non-compensable. Walang bayad ang lunch period mo which is considered as 1 hour. So therefore, 8 hours lang pumapatak ang iyong trabaho with 1 hour break. Okay? So that is considered as your computation. That's how you compute your days and your hours. Okay. Apply natin ang Muslim holiday. Rex is a Muslim employee at a private forwarding company in Makati City, earning gross daily salary of 685 pesos. By the way, hanggang what time tayo? Hanggang 2:30 ran tayo, right? Tama ba ako? Yes po. Yeah, siguro we'll just na lang again, siguro I could meet you na lang on Wednesday para I could throw some of the questions para may exercises tayo. Let's meet on a Wednesday na lang instead kasi Friday pa naman ang exam nyo. Hindi na natin gagawing study time, research time ang Wednesday. Let's just continue this one on a Thursday na lang. So please practice very well the computations, throw to each other the computations. So thank you guys for attending and joining our session for today. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.